Hello, girls. Hello, Mama. Hello, Ray. Hello, everyone. Hello, Baby Carter. This is part 2 of Thumbelina. I'm recording this one with my headphones and a microphone on, so hopefully the sound comes out slightly better than before. I'm thinking of you guys all day. I love you, miss you, and without further ado, we shall dive deeper into the story of Thumbelina. Now, we last left off, a lady wanted a baby, so she asked a witch. The witch gave her a flower. The flower turned into a tiny midget girl named Thumbelina, and then a frog came and robbed the woman of her Thumbelina. So, hang on, I'm just creating an illustration here so that all you guys can know exactly what's going on in this story. Shall be done shortly here. Hang on. Doot, 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 doot. All right, so Thumbelina is, where's my camera? Where's the camera? There it is. Here's Thumbelina. Hi, I'm Thumbelina. I have massive eyebrows for some reason. Hello. So, without further ado, back to the story. So the frog was nasty and ugly, like his frog parents. And the frog said, "Quacks, quacks, brick, kick, kick, kick." I'm not kidding. See? That was all he could say when he saw the pretty little girl, hello, in the walnut shell. I wish I had a walnut to demonstrate. You guys have one, though, so you could see the little walnut thing that you got when we were at the river, that little walnut. It's the kind of thing that, hey, Miss Thumbelina is riding around in. So, "Don't chatter so loudly or you'll wake her," said the old toad. "She could give us the slip even now, for she is as light as a swan's down. We'll put her in the river, on one of the broad water lily leaves. She is so light and little that it will be quite an island to her. She can't escape from there while we are getting the stateroom under the mud ready, where you are to live and keep house." "Oh no, I don't want to keep the house." Out in the river grew many clumps of water lilies with broad green leaves. They looked as if they were floating on the surface of the water. The leaf which was the farthest out was also the largest, and the old toad swam out to it and placed Thumbelina, nutshell and all, on top of it. The poor little creature awoke quite early in the morning, and when she saw where she was, she began to cry bitterly. For there was water on every side of the big green leaf, and she could not get ashore at all. The old toad was busy down in the mud, decking her room with rushes and yellow sedges, for she was determined that her new daughter-in-law should find it nice and tidy. I'm going to have to explain this at jiu-jitsu later. After that, she swam out with her ugly son to the leaf, where Thumbelina sat. They wanted to fetch away her pretty bed, as it was about to be put into the bridal chamber before the bride herself arrived. The old toad bowed low in the water and said, "Let me introduce you to my son. He is to be your husband, and you will live together pleasantly down in the mud." "Quacks, quacks, brecky, kick, kicks," was all the son could say for himself. So they took the pretty little cradle and swam away with it, but Thumbelina sat alone on the green leaf and cried. for she did not want to live in the nasty toad's house, nor to have her ugly son for a husband. Now the little fishes who were swimming in the water had seen the toad, and heard what she said, and they stuck their heads up to see the little girl. And directly they caught sight of her, and they thought her so pretty that they were quite angry at the idea of her going to live with the ugly toad. No, that should never be. So they swam around in the green stem of the lily leaf below the water, and they gnawed through it. The leaf floated away down the river with Thumbelina on it. I'm floating! Far, far away, where the toad could not come. Thumbelina sailed past a lot of places, and the little birds in the bushes looked at her and sang, "What a sweet little girl!" On floated the leaf, farther and farther away, and thus little Thumbelina went abroad on her travels. And so I think that is where this one shall stop. We're 6 minutes in. So just to recap, the neighbors of the toad did not think it quite nice to kidnap and forcibly marry little Thumbelina. So they cut a hole at the bottom of the lily, and now Thumbelina, hello, is floating downstream on a lily. I cannot wait to see what happens next. And you will too, when the next installment of Thumbelina, hello, arrives. I love you all very much. I hope you're having a great day, and have a great night. I love you. Bye-bye.